What's up, everybody? TonyPizzaGuy here. We got some awesome info here for you guys about my career. I'm actually going to break down this video here in a second. I didn't want to upload the full video because it's not actually released. It's exclusive to the Heyman Hustle YouTube channel. So I'm going to actually break it down, give you guys some info on this, and let you know all the good details and slow it down, catch up on all the fun stuff. This is so awesome. My career is looking to be one of the best features. They're making it so fun, and stuff actually means stuff this year. And I wouldn't be saying that unless it was actually true here. I'm not just making stuff up. I don't like to make stuff up to hype this game. I'm not paid by 2K or anything like that. But I will let you guys know that I am going to have a bunch of cool stuff coming up here. I can't really talk about it, but I am going on a special trip. That's all I'm going to say. And I will be able to bring you guys some cool, awesome stuff. So with that, I will leave you with this. Make sure you hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. We're going to be putting in a lot of effort on this channel when this game drops, and this year looks like it's going to be an awesome year for this game. So again, guys, I appreciate you guys sticking with this channel, being very, very active. I really, really do appreciate that. And you guys leave comments. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter so you get all the updates and all that fun stuff. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get right into it, and let's go. What's up, everybody? TonyPizzaGuy here. Make sure you slap that like button because we got brand new info with my career. Be a Paul Heyman guy. This was on the Heyman Hustle YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and get right into this video, and I'll break it down, let you know all the details coming into this video.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman.
So we have our first look at my career here with Paul Heyman, and the title is Be a Paul Heyman Guy. Here we go.
My client and I understand you want to be a WWE superstar. You want to be a WWE champion. Your first stop on your way to superstardom is the Performance Center at NXT.
So it looks like you get a WWE contract again. Here, we'll go back a little bit. I'm breaking this down for you, but we start off in NXT. We come in. You get that contract, and you got A-Train again as the trainer. So it looks like the same stuff in my career.
Guys like Finn, Kevin, and Sammy, they ran the same ropes you're running. They did the same training that you are all about.
So here we see is him giving you the rundown again. Finn, Sammy, they all did the same training you did here. We have the official tap-out gear, which is kind of cool. I hope you start out with like tap-out gear, and then you progress and get different gear as you go along. That's what it looks like here, so let's continue.
Or you can upset WWE management and bypass NXT.
So there you have it. You can go straight bypass NXT and become a Paul Heyman guy instead.
I have advocated for some that have upset WWE management in the past. Just like Stone Cold Steve Austin, just like The Undertaker, just like Brock Lesnar.
So there you have it. It looks like you get a choice now if you want to be a Paul Heyman guy instead of going through NXT. You can bypass it by saying, I want to be a Paul Heyman guy, and we'll see where this leads us.
It all depends on how ambitious you are, that you may be considered a future Paul Heyman guy.
And there it is. You got some sweet cutscenes with Paul Heyman in the back and awesome stuff right there.
Now, if you're ignorant enough to think this is going to be easy, wrong answer. You're not the only one around here that...
Oh, Samoa Joe giving a fist bump in the tap-out shirt.
...has big dreams.
Oh, you got to rub people the wrong way. There's a lot of people who want to be your friend, but it looks like you're pissing everyone off by being a Paul Heyman guy. Uh-oh. Seth Rollins attacking you during an interview. New promo engine right there. Look at that awesome backstage. It looks like it's going to turn right into a backstage brawl, probably, as I would assume with this.
But if you listen to me, you will quickly learn what it takes to become a main event WWE superstar.
So there it is. Paul Heyman's going to give you advice, and he's going to tell you whether You got to do this or that, and if you listen to him, you can become a main eventer guy, is what he says.
You will
There's the 2K shirt.
learn how to sell merchandise. You will cash.
So there it is. You have to learn how to sell merchandise, and the more merchandise you sell, the more VC you earn, and that goes to upgrading your guy. So it's more, the VC actually means more now. You have to brand yourself properly like a wrestler would do in a actual wrestling world, right? So you actually have to make merchandise, you have to sell it, and the more merchandise you sell, the more VC you get. Pretty cool if you ask me.
Huge royalty checks. You will learn how to deal with the authority.
Paul Heyman's going to tell you how to deal with Triple H and the authority.
And you will learn how to deliver to me championships.
Paul Heyman wants you to get those championships, and we'll see what happens if you don't.
I will teach you the art of the promo. You will learn
Oh, there it is.
how to sway public
The new
opinion.
promo engine right here. Promo performance. Hardcore. Heel up. Is anybody out there as baffled as I am? Here I am, not just a superstar, but a living legend, giving him the opportunity to be in my presence. Seth Rollins, you could have raised your profile 1,000-fold. Instead, you're going to become an afterthought. How sad for you. I hope it's actual dialogue and not just text, but who knows?
Most of all, you will learn how to address millions of fans worldwide. Do what I tell you to do, or my client will introduce you to the rigors of Suplex City, courtesy of the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
So what it looks like is if you want to be a Paul Heyman guy, you can. You got that choice in my career. If you go through with it, you can decide to be a legit Paul Heyman guy, win championships, and make him happy. Or if you go against him, you're going to have to go against Brock Lesnar. And if you pre-order, you can play as Bill Goldberg. But that's all we got this far. Let's take a look at some of the new stuff. Like I said, you can go through NXT or you can skip right through it, become a Paul Heyman guy, go against the authority. You know, there was Stone Cold Steve Austin was a Paul Heyman guy, Brock Lesnar was a Paul Heyman guy. And you can go through, learn all the skills, grab some championships along the way. Might piss off Dolph Ziggler. Who cares? He's a hack anyway. You might piss off Mark Henry. Who cares? He's a has-been anyway. You might piss off Seth Rollins. Don't want to do that. No, just kidding. But anyway, it's fun stuff. Backstage brawls. My career stuff looks great. You got Paul Heyman coming up here. You're going up against John Cena. And this is the coolest part, I think, is the merchandise sales. You got to push that merchandise, sell your brand, and make yourself popular. Once you do, boom, boom, boom. So I hope one of the goals in the game is that you actually design merchandise, which would be really cool because, you always want to make a t-shirt or something like that. But now when you do, it actually makes sense. This is really cool that you have this right here, just showing off the t-shirt sales and all that cool stuff. And then, again, listen to Paul Heyman. If you go against him, you're going to get in trouble. And the cool other thing right here is the promo skills. Matt Butcher, what a great name right there. Heel, hardcore, whatever. And there's the promo that you're learning, speaking, talking to the masses, making everybody happy, or go against Brock Lesnar and get thrown around Suplex City. So that is it. There is the bit of information that my career gave us. I told you guys there'd be more information dropping soon. There's not much time for the game. But let me know what you think of my career thus far, being a Paul Heyman guy or not. There's the look on his face. He's either mad or he looks pretty mad at you. And Brock doesn't look weird this year. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below about my career being a Paul Heyman guy. Let me know. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this. As always, TonyPizzaGuy 2. Sweet!